Guys, today we have Drew from Apex Tiling. Drew's been an instructor here for the past 11 years, and today we're going to have a little chat about how to set yourself up for a job, what attire you need to be wearing to make the job easier for yourself. Over to you, Drew.
Yeah, okay, so a couple of essentials, goes without saying. Pencils. Ant's got his pencil there. So, a couple of pencils, so normal HB, this is your normal writing, if you're marking something out on the wall, on the floor, something like that. This is specifically more likely for tilers, so it's a China marker. You get them in dark colours, in light colours. These are obviously for marking sort of lighter tiles. You can get the lighter colours for marking the darker tiles. Especially the good thing is with these as well, is they are waterproof. So if you mark a tile and you send it through a wet cutter, you'll still be able to sort of maintain the right line and get the cut that you need as well.
Yeah, and they're essential for marking glazed tiles. If you ever try and mark a glazed tile with a pencil, it's infuriating, isn't it? You just can't see the thing.
Yeah, you can't use a HB.
Yeah. Next then, what are we on to next?
Right, so we're on to the spacers as well.
Stanley knife, wasn't it?
Stanley knife, sorry mate.
Stanley knife,
yeah.
Let's keep things nice and sharp. Good pencils get on my weight, man, do you?
Yeah, definitely. Always get a good Stanley knife as well. So it always comes in handy for cutting open bags of adhesive, anything like that, getting through packing, so it's always in your pocket, it's always on you. Again, if you want, you can use it to sort of sharpen off the pencils too, so you keep nice and sharp. Always make sure you got a sharp pencil, because that really does make a difference as well.
Definitely. Next we've got spacers.
Yep, spacers this time, yeah. So yeah, spacers. So these little spacers as well, these are the Ruby ones. Always get yourself some good quality spacers. Don't tend to go for the cheaper ones if you can help it. These ones, they don't move easily, they don't bend easily. If you use them in the crosshairs, obviously they don't tend to twist quite a lot. They can take up a lot of resistance for heavy tiles. And also with these, you can actually use them again. You know, save yourself some money, save yourself some costs. At the end of the day, you can end up saving you a fair bit of money over the year if you get yourself some good spacers. So yeah, use them on those. Tape measure. So tape measure, this is just a smaller tape measure. This is something I'd probably recommend for just carrying around with you for quoting, you know, sort of general work, whatever you want to do, keep it in your pocket. If you're out there, obviously on the job, probably get a bigger tape measure. This one's only 3 square metre, but I'd probably recommend a 5 or an 8. You're going to be doing a lot longer runs. You need something a bit thicker that will probably stand up a little bit more to measure longer distances too. But yeah, tape measure in and of itself is essential. Definitely.
Yeah, I tend to carry all this kit in a little like a money pouch. If you can see, it's got 2 pouches.
Yep.
I mean, Drew's got his overalls on,
pockets,
and you get the trousers with the pockets as well. That would do as well. But the important thing that we're trying to stress here, guys, is that you want to be organised on the job, so that you're not, you know, losing your pencil every 5 seconds, losing your tape measure.
Yeah.
You can lose hours on a job over a couple of weeks, and it's just a pain in the arse, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing worse. I mean, you've got to keep yourself clean and tidy, because the customer's going to be looking at you. These people, you know, they're not just sitting there and thinking, "Oh, I was just going to tile my bathroom." They'll be keeping a wee eye on you.
You don't want to be running around like Frank Spencer, do you?
No, definitely not.
One other thing that I like to carry around, guys, is a little rag, a clean, dry rag, and this is for drying off the tiles. So you know when you like want to use your China marker, and you've had your tile in the wet cutter and it's a bit wet and your China marker won't dry. This is what this is for. It's for drying the tile so then you can mark it again. It's not for wiping crap off your hands on and getting it sodded up with adhesive. And that just sits in the belt. And last but not least, Drew, what we all want is
always clean water. Okay, always make sure you've got a bucket of clean water with you. Always try and make sure you've got a decent quality sponge as well. I know sometimes sponges can be almost a little bit expensive, but a good one will last you. And obviously you do need a decent one. I mean, you could be working with tiles that may be worth an absolute fortune. You know, you want to make sure you get these absolutely spot on.
Well, cheap kit's a false economy, isn't it?
Exactly. So you buy it, it's no good. You buy it twice. You know, you don't need to do stuff like that. Get yourself a good sponge. Always make sure your bucket of water's clean. Obviously, if you're mixing it with the adhesives as well, you want to keep all the sort of anything that's sort of crappy in there, and any sort of additives that won't work with the adhesive. If the water's dirty, you can cause things like flash drying, which is what you don't want. Obviously, you want to time and make sure that your tiles dry at the correct rates. And maybe in the future, if something does fail, tile manufacturers might end up voiding the warranty because whatever you've mixed it with doesn't work with the
test
with
it, can't they? They test how you've mixed your crap.
Definitely.
Anyways, one other thing, guys, if your bucket of water's all manky, when you're washing down your tiles, when that dries, it'll dry with a film over it because it's dirty. So keep your water freshened up every day. Yeah, and that's about all we've got today, isn't it, Drew?
Yeah, that's it. That seems alright.
Alright, guys, if you like the video, press like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. See ya.